I'm in Russia right now. I've been nervous to share that out of the comments I might get, given the current state of the world right now. The whole purpose of everything I do in my work and content is to inspire people to choose love over fear. What that simply means is allowing yourself to be scared, but choosing what or who you love in the face of that fear, not being stopped by it. Hence why I'm sharing with you now. So why am I in Russia? It's not as dramatic as you might think. My wife is Russian, and I'm here visiting her family and seeing where she grew up for the first time. Now, it seems silly to be scared to share that now that I say it out loud. But just like you, worrying about what other people think sometimes gets the best of me. And so why am I sharing this with you now? Well, I'm hoping to inspire more people to choose love over fear. And I think if you know the person behind the vision, that could make a difference. The other reason is because of what's going on in the world. It makes me really sad to see people judge each other based off of their passport. I think a problem that we have, whether it has to do with countries or relationships or you name it, any topic, we have a habit of making generalizations and assumptions about each other, rather than looking at each other as individuals. This takes a kind of care and curiosity and patience, but it's a lot easier and lazier to see men in one group, women in another group, Russians in another group, rather than to have the care and curiosity to learn about the individuals in that group. And if anything, I want to actually invite people to focus on, if that's triggering to you, like me just saying, I came from Russia or I'm in Russia, that's something for you to look at. If you want to, it's an opportunity to go, why is that so triggering for me? Because you didn't say anything that's worth being triggered by. What must be triggering is what I'm adding to that. Oh, he must mean he lives there. Well, if he lives there, it must mean he supports the war. And if he supports the war, then it must mean he's a terrible person. It's like, notice all the different jumps that can be made by one piece of information. We do the same kind of thing in relationships. Oh, she said she was busy. Well, if she's busy, it means she doesn't like me. If she doesn't like me, it must mean I'm worthless. And if I'm worthless, then I shouldn't even bother trying to date. It's like, hold on. What was the first domino that fell there? Oh, he said he was in Russia, or she said she was busy. It's like, that's for us to look at. If we want to have power, if we want to have power in our relationships, if we want to have influence over relationships, we got to look at where we get triggered and what's really going on there. Hopefully I answered some questions you had about me there and gave you some insight. And I hope this was valuable to you, wherever you are with whatever you're dealing with right now.